Can you hear me? All right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, everybody, welcome in. This is, of course, now for the temporary, I guess for the time being, it is a twitch.tv/EIF Network exclusive, the original home of the EIF Network. And with that, we welcome you to EIFX 11. Sort of a more lackluster intro than I would have liked to do, but the event could still be great. And with every championship set to be defended, why not have some hope and aspiration for that, including some very different stipulations, one of which about to kick off the show because we have the Hellocity title starting things out. Looks like the titles will be defended in order of prestige. So Hellocity, then US, then IC, and then we'll go with our doubleheader main event, both worlds on the line, starting with the Superstardom and ending with the EIF World title defended in a 5-man turnbuckle turmoil. There's all sorts of new stipulations, and this could be a very, very fun night. We're going to have entrances for our main events. We're not expected to have entrances for our mid-card title matches and this Hellocity title match. As always, your host, EIF owner Carney, James Arkoffel on video production tonight, as always for him too. And like I said, this is right now, if you're watching on Twitch, do not go over to Mixer. We're being told by not just myself and my own personal issues here, but a couple of other superstars, that it sounds like Mixer is having some difficulties right now with Xbox, and so we're not able to stream on Mixer like we usually prefer. So if you know a buddy that might be trying to look for this stream on Mixer, be sure to direct them over to twitch.tv/EIF Network, and also stay tuned at EIF Network on Twitter for updates on broadcasts. We may try to hop over to Mixer later on in the night, and this show is coming to you practically an hour late. Big apologies for that. A couple of things going on today, and May is going to be a tough month. I'll put it that way. It's hard. We don't even have the official date for Superstars Reborn yet, but these are all things that have to happen for now, but it is in the hopes that EIF is a very long future. Anyway, let's just get into things because we're talking about the future right now with the future EIF main roster guys, perhaps Convicted, Death Row, and that is because we'll do in-ring introductions here, as this is our opening match of the evening. It is the first ever 2 out of 3 tables match, meaning the only way to win is the superstar must put their opponent through 2 separate tables. The first superstar to do that will be the winner. The tables denting, folding, they do not count. Hitting the opponent with the table will not count. It only is through the table. Also, there will be a prerequisite. Each superstar will have to hit 1 finisher before they can begin trying to put their opponent through a table. And this match is for the EIF Hellocity Championship. Introducing first the challenger, standing in the top left corner, representing Jason Jordan. This is Convicted. And his opponent across the ring, representing the Animal Batista. He is the reigning and defending EIF Hellocity Champion, Death Row. All right, guys, best of luck. Ding, ding, ding. And our Hellocity Championship match underway, and thus the beginning of EIFX 11 TakeOver San Antonio, the arena tonight. You'll have a chance to see the stage later on in the broadcast when it comes to doing title matches, but for now, it's Death Row versus Convicted. A finisher prerequisite will be required. Convicted backs up and a nice drop kick connects. Not the first time he and Death Row have met in the ring for this championship. Last time it was a ladder match that did not go way of the challenger. Death Row successfully defended his title last night on Superstardom against Eclipse. He voluntarily gave the opportunity for Convicted and Greg, who fought in a one-on-one. He said, I'll tell you what, how about the winner of you guys fights me the very next night? So back-to-back nights, back-to-back Hellocity Championship defenses from Death Row. You got to love and respect a fighting champion. And he chose the stipulations. The first ever we're seeing this in the EIF. People excited to see something new, a 2 out of 3 falls table format. So it'll be a 2 out of 3 tables match, if you will, and taking the leg out from Convicted is the champion Death Row, who will not need to get pinned. Same goes for Convicted in this match. It's not about pinfall. It's not about submission, so the Batista bite rendered useless in some regard. A couple of rights and lefts, and then Convicted with a forearm reversal of his own, and now he tries to strike. He is stopped and booted down. Finisher prerequisite required before trying to put an opponent through. Again, not one, but two tables. You can see the points registering. They're both a couple of goose eggs above the HUDs for both Death Row and Convicted right now. Convicted is Irish whipped into the turnbuckles. Here comes Death Row with a knee to the ribs. And he will stay back. No, he's going to go to the middle rope. Unfamiliar territory for Batista. And he drops the axe handle. I don't know if he got all of it, but he did get enough. And Death Row, starting out on a positive. Convicted needs to get some reversals, and he needs to get some damage in too, probably. And he tried to maybe mess a little bit with Death Row, but that's a finisher, and that's going to hit. Just like that, Death Row's eligible. Batista bomb connects. And remember, it's the first to put your opponent through two tables. Death Row will stay in the ring right now. A lot of bravado being used by the Hellocity champion. And you can see a table near both James R. Koffel and I. There are many around the ring. And also on underneath the ring, excuse me. You can see right here we have another table set up. That's one ring escape for Convicted. Death Row will go out of the ring, and he's going to grab a table. Like we said, guys, lots of tables around the ring, not just two already set up. Death Row with another one underneath the ring apron. Table is slid into the ring. Death Row watches a little bit. He will lose his ring advantage. Dropkick connects. Convicted has not done many moves in this match, mainly because he hasn't had the opportunity, but when he has hit him, it's been a dropkick. 3 out of maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 moves. Looks like no green bar there for Death Row. So Convicted at least able to get that, and now Convicted needs to do his best to just get in this match. That table not set up yet. Death Row nearly tossed on top of it, though. And Convicted, that's a smart move from Convicted. That's an intelligent decision that in a ladder match, he doesn't make those kinds of decisions. Am I right? Big boot connects. Death Row is reversed, and no reversals in hand for both guys. It's a sliding clothesline and one ring escape for Death Row. Convicted trying to take advantage of a big opportunity there that just ill-afforded. Trying to grab for the feet for a second there is Death Row. He's going to look somewhere around on the far side of the ring. I'm not sure. James R. Koffel may have these good camera angles for you, a little bit better than I will. And there is a table that was picked up. Still 2 set up on the outside. Convicted. They play bumper cards. Convicted wins. Scoop and a slam connects, and that table sliding a bit away. Here's Death Row out of reversals again. Convicted, able to keep the offense. Now he's just got to keep him away from the ring escape. Already 1 ring escape used by both guys. Make it 2. Velocity champion Death Row rolls out again. Convicted, and it's going to be this is the 4th visible table we've seen, and now he's whacked off of the apron with the table. I realized I did a little bit of a weird wordplay there. You know what I'm talking about. Spinebuster connects for Death Row. Titus O'Neil. Anyway, couple of table shots at the legs. Corey Graves was literally dying. That happens. Well, it's part of the game. We got to watch out here. Convicted is dangerously near one of the already set up tables. He is going to have to avoid that. Signature in hand for Convicted, and no, well, he's able to stay there. He better make that dive quick. And the drop kick. All he does is fucking drop kicks, and this one doesn't work. Out of reversals. Death Row. Use a move of his own there. And now young Death Row with the table. Remember, these do not count, but he can certainly brutalize his opponent with the table. And Death Row, oh, by the way, no strong Irish whipping through the table, Death Row. You're not allowed to strong Irish whip through the table. You can Irish whip them into the table and then do a move there, but you cannot strong Irish whip through. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I don't think so. Nope, looks like he's going to keep Convicted in the ring. Death Row wants to try and put him through that one on the outside, but that's the thing. And sometimes with tables in these games, they can be very precision-based almost. Oh, there you go. That table's laying a little bit. Could he maybe put him through that? Spine buster, no! And the table did not break, but it was on the frame, and Convicted is getting brutalized right now. Now we've got a lot of slow motion for me. What the hell is going on? All right, now it's okay. Convicted's got to respond. Death Row has 3 finishers in hand. He doesn't need to do any more. Clothesline connects. That table nearly slipping out. Death Row picks Convicted up once more. Convicted just ill responds right now, but maybe it's because he wants to make sure he uses his reversals at the right time. I mean, his damage is just terrible. Look at that. You can... Somebody make sure Davon knows that we already promoted all the titles will be on the line, so make sure he knows he's up next. Spear is reversed. I have no idea. It's supposed to be K-Hart, but Tyron Hunt's here. And... okay, never mind. Table is down. Convicted trying again, and it's cat and mouse with Convicted and Death Row. It is not a pretty game. Death Row is just hunting him. He's got to find a way to respond. That's a finisher, and it gets reversed. No luck for Convicted. Jumper message, K-Hart. All right, Death Row again with a table. What is he doing? I have no idea. He is walking around. And he's looking at James. I don't know what Death Row is doing. I don't know if he's, like, intentionally doing this or what. If you're trying to drop the title, dude, just should have let us know ahead of time. Oh. I think the table is damaged enough. I think... all right, well, Convicted is just non-responsive. I mean, this has been a putrid effort from Convicted. I'm just being honest. He needs something. Drop kick. Yeah, not going to work, dude. He already knows that's the only move you're going for. Anyway, I would try something different, but that's just me. Suplex connects. And Death Row just continues. Again, does not elect to pick the table up. He's going to go for an Irish whip instead. Elbow to the face. I'm lost here. Better not. Hey, have you tried? Hey, did you hear what I said earlier? I don't know if that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could be a Batista bomb. Oh, no. Oh, what was that? Convicted. Oh, my God, dude. You are... oh. Convicted. Oh, Convicted's going to get a little bit of a break there. James Arkoffel. There's a fatal four-way in the setup here because you can't make it as a tag team. So Convicted gets a little bit of a luxury there. And now he says, you know what? I've got a better idea. I'm going to give you ring advantage. Very smart, Convicted. Very intelligent decision. But, yeah, well, Convicted is looking to make history and be the first 3-time Hellocity champion. There's a reason that he's still there. Anyway, Convicted just going to wait outside now. This match slowing down. You know, it's an interesting concept, and Death Row is like, fuck it at this point. Convicted is just making... he's doing the same thing he did in the ladder match. This is just something he does not know how to play this game. He cannot do it. Now Convicted decides I'm going to go under the apron and give him an opportunity. Convicted gets a reversal here. At the end of the day, all Convicted needs to do is hit a finisher. You hit a finisher, you do something right. Oh, my. He's flat. This could be it. There's one table. Remember, it's first to two. It's first to two. That's a mid-move. That's a mid-move. Convicted has got to capitalize, and he is going to do a long move. He's going to chain grapple him, and he's going to give more. Go ahead and do the chin lock, right? Yep, there you go, you fucking idiot. God damn, dude. I could play this game better than you. 2 moves. That's what Convicted got. He got 2 moves out of using his mid-move, and he's out of the ring again. Oh, my. Look, there's no denying Death Row is a very good superstar who quickly got in on Hellocity, and he bought into the system, and he's thrived right now. But I'm just going to be honest. I think Death Row is very talented. He has taken losses, though. He's not immune. And he's lost to guys like Tripod, who are decent, but they are not immune. They are not immortal. He's, you know, it's one of those things you got to wonder what adjustments can Convicted make? And maybe he has the Tyrant Hunt effect. I don't know. Oh, and that's smart. Death Row got him. And he's not going to be able to ring escape from there. Oh, it's another major. Oh, and Death Row says, I'm going to pull you. Well, this match is, talking about the X11 opener, we already had some problems going in. There's the spear. And finisher in hand, Death Row has the ability to reverse it. He chooses to reverse that move instead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Up on the shoulders. Convicted is not going to get out of this one. Power bomb. No, the table didn't break. It's basically a Batista bomb, but the table remains on one leg. Now, remember, Death Row can put him through there. Death Row can put him through, and that would count. Oh, wow. The table went down as soon as he did. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa. Convicted. Power bomb through the table on the outside. No, it was not. That was a regular carry system, and that is the first table, and that is an emphatic way to put somebody through. Convicted. Power bomb, basically a Batista bomb from the inside of the ring to the outside below. It was not a carry system finisher.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about being cashed in on tonight.
He is. The payment has not been put through. He still would not be allowed to compete tonight. I said that last. How is he going to cash in on a 5-man, dude? There's... be it. Convicted is tossed into the corner. Guys, this could be the match right here. Convicted, do you know how to use a reversal? Yes, you do, buddy. Uh-oh, they go back and forth. Convicted, Death Row back and forth. Convicted's just got to survive. Plate of chops delivered. Yeah, you got to put some damage on the table. That's an intelligent move from Convicted. He's down 1-0. Oh my, and Convicted a victim of targeting. Death Row just... Yeah, can't believe it. Big spear connects. Convicted is probably going to be in Hellocity the rest of 2018 at this rate. So... He's got to learn. He's got to learn. I don't know what Death Row is trying to do right now. I have no idea. Unless Death Row is thinking about another powerbomb on the outside. He's got that table set up. Yeah, he can do it again. Oh, now he's picking up another table. Oh, does he have the idea that I think he does? Oh, that table go. Oh, and Convicted tried to grab it. I think I know what Death Row is trying to do, but I can't tell. There is table upon table out there. James Arkoffel trying to give you guys the best camera angle possible. All right, now we're seeing this table set up. That's what I think so, too. Oh, Convicted is just trying to prevent it. Convicted just wants to avoid it. And take a look at this, guys. James, get out of there. Oh, my. Well, Convicted, dude, if you're going to play the match, God damn it, just let him do this at least. You've been fucking running around the whole goddamn game. Well, now we're at a stalemate here. Death Row can't do what we kind of want to see. There we go. Get his ass off. There's one table set up. Like I said, I think I know what he's trying to do. The table wouldn't warp away. Big clothesline connects. He's having a Death Row's having a tough time. This table match, not as easy as one would think. It's just not that simple to put someone through. And there's what I thought it was going to be. Look at this. A double stack. Well, it's the first of two. Technically, he could do three. Ah, and you're an asshole. And the match gets ruined. Well, remember, the table, you can be put through the table anywhere, so this can happen anywhere. This match going on quite some time, so this may be a preface to what we're going to see tonight. If you want EIF till midnight, motherfucker, you're going to get it. And now we're going, well, guys, I said you'd be able to see the TakeOver San Antonio stage. Maybe you're going to get to see it. There is a table up here, is there not? Where is Death Row going? Where is Death Row going? Oh, there is not. Apparently, there's no broadcasters for NXT. Yeah, I guess not. Oh, wow. No announce table at tonight's show. Would you ever, like, have we ever seen that? Shut up. We had announce tables then, I'm telling you. Double stack. Convicted just wants to get it off. And wow. Convicted is the definition of a heel and a shitty one because he's not good. My God. And then James takes the table down. That is true. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. If Convicted hit a finisher and put Death Row through a double stack, would Convicted win? The other thing that I'm trying to figure out is look where Death Row's stacking these tables, though. I don't know if Convicted can go through that. Nope. I don't know if this is going to happen. Wait, this could be it. No. I don't know how this is going to work. Convicted. Here's his chance. Finisher, and he gets reversed. Oh, my. He still has a signature, though. Basically another finisher. That is not going to work, Death Row. I am almost positive it's not. Nope. You have to. I don't think you can do. No, Death Row is just going to keep going. You have to, if you're saying you want to be entertaining, you have to factor in entertainment with stupidity, though. If you're trying to set up and it's just like nonstop botches, it takes away the entertainment factor. I think it would if you would do that Batista bomb you tried earlier. Oh, shit. Oh, we got 3 tables set up all between us. Convicted's a strike away from obtaining a finisher. If he could only know how to do it. And now this could be it, guys. This could be it. Convicted gets a huge reversal. And Convicted hits a finisher. It's even. And now Convicted can win the match. Big Buddy is big booted. Yeah, he is bad. He is bad. Convicted thrown through. Oh, he missed the table. Now that double stack could happen right there. The double stack could happen right here, but I don't think Death Row cares about that. Death Row's got some fear of losing this championship. And wait a minute. Convicted. Oh, wait a second. Here it goes. Convicted has to hope this does not happen. Death Row will retain the title, and Convicted reverses him. Convicted. Oh, he missed the spear. He nearly put him through the table and could have made things a hell of a lot more interesting. Big spear connects. And Convicted is definitely, I agree with you there. But he's praying. Hey, at the end of the day, a table match isn't always about skill, right? This isn't the BFG, and there's a reason these guys aren't in that. But, sorry, bud. You're only here for 3 months. Anyway. Convicted, on the other hand, that's a different story. Okay, so Convicted tosses the table, and now I'm trying to get the side. Oh, I see what he did there. Convicted through the table. No! He hit the finisher. He could have put him through the table. And he gets mid-moved. He gets mid-moved, and that's going to do it. That is going to do it. And there it is, guys. Convicted, no chance of reversing. It is over. The 2 out of 3 tables match, well, I guess it's open to interpretation, but it certainly goes to the credit of Death Row. I guess you got to give Convicted some moral support. He battled at the end there and made things interesting. I particularly enjoyed that sequence on the apron with the table on the outside. I thought that was kind of cool. A couple of things could have happened there, but ultimately the cards still falling in Death Row's favor. The Hellocity champion retains to kick off X11. What? Hart never responded, right? All right, we're just going to take this. No response? Nice. All right, so we have a couple of matches tonight that are going to feature some sorts of open invitationals, and this one is going to be one of them. So we're going to have to do some open invites to get these matches going, and Deathlock happened to join. So Deathlock, we're going to put you in an interesting position because we need somebody for this. So, Deathlock, I know you love fighting Big Steph, right? Well, you're going to fight him tonight for the United States Championship. So, there you go. So TJP versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And that's what happens. You need an open invite. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. People want to talk about Big Steph maybe being handed some wins here and there. This is a guy, he can really prove himself. If Big Steph is really decent, he'll be able to beat Deathlock, and Deathlock is a tough customer. Yeah, I agree with. We joke about it. It's serious, dude. It really is every time. Anyway. All right, no entrances, though. We have in-ring introductions, but the match is up. This match, again, our second match end for the U.S. title. James watching, and we have Deathlock against Big Steph. And Deathlock, prior to this, his last title that he held was the Intercontinental Championship. Assassins defeated him for that belt earlier this year. And right after this, Assassins is defending in a multi-man. We do not know who the competitors will be. It's sort of an open invite scenario. And if Assassins wins, he will become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in EIF history. You weren't expected to do this. James, are you joining? That's fine. What's up? What? What? Yeah, I know. Alright, we're just waiting for Deathlock to get his thing up. Alright, here we go. True. True. Alright, let me go ahead and do this. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks really good. Really good. Okay. All right. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and this match is for the EIF United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. On the left side, from West Virginia, representing Shinsuke Nakamura, he is Deathlock. And his opponent across the ring, from New Jersey, in the PJs, representing TJP, he is the reigning and defending EIF United States Champion, Big Steph. All right, guys, it's one fall to a finish, and for the U.S. title. Ding, ding, ding. All right, so the second championship. Oh, goddamn! Well, Deathlock has a history and a successful history against Big Steph, who has now been the U.S. champion for over a month. He, much like our last champion, Death Row, winning the champion. Actually, he won the title before WrestleMania. God damn, Big Steph's been champion for like 2 months. And he's fought a slew of opponents, from Headshot to Tyron to Jolton. That's it. Oh, Prop Jack. That's right, Prop. He did beat the hell out of Prop Jack. He 3-touched him. And now he got mid-move, though. Deathlock is a whole nother beast. And Deathlock totally clean to do that. And here we go. We're going to go to Vintage Nakamura. Knees into the ribs. And Big Steph Big Steph has been more damaged than his last title defense. Into the turnbuckles he goes. Deathlock looks for another knee. Spinning wheel kick connects. And for Big Steph, it's an opportunity to really show, hey, if you want to prove to everybody you're a legit champion, nice single arm lock. Seriously, though, this is a good way to do it. You know, beat a guy like Deathlock. And you know, hey, Deathlock is, not going to lie, 2018 has not been a great year for him to start. He has struggled quite a bit in this year. He's had some very good matches. Uh-oh. And he gets mid-moved here. And he did lose in round 1 of the BFG. Third consecutive year Deathlock was eliminated in the opening round. Still deserves to make it. He's top 8, but Deathlock, now it's an opportunity for Deathlock to go on to Superstardom. Had a fun match with Jumper just recently at EIF Vengeance. Here's the thing, Deathlock knows how this works. He's been in this league long enough. Sometimes it's right place, right time. And I'm not going to lie, in Deathlock's case, that is the scenario right now. James, I just realized we could have had you fight for this. Oh well, James, you want to fight for the IC tonight? No. One guy's in red. James, just do the triple threat for the IC. Thank you, buddy. I'm sorry, dude, they're already hurt. Well, it's more Deathlock. Deathlock's taking an ass whooping right now. Oh! And now, look at Big Steph. He might try to win by countout. Spotlight is on Deathlock in the center of the ramp. Count at 4. Nope. Big Steph is re-canceling out the count. It is all El Jefe right now. And for Deathlock, like I said, it's been a tough year for him, but got to get it going. Oh, man. He can't go. Deathlock been a part of this league a long time. So is Big Steph. In fact, Big Steph the more tenured, but Deathlock with several more matches, over 100 more matches played than Big Steph. Deathlock has struggled as of late. Okay. Deathlock out of the ring again. He is able to get Big Steph out of green. Now both guys out of reversals though, so this will help Deathlock. He could use all the help he can get, quite frankly. It's like we mentioned, it has not been the best year for Deathlock. And I'm trying to chase. I want to try and look at this. Yeah, Deathlock has actually lost, and going back to WrestleMania, Deathlock actually hasn't competed as much as of late, and Deathlock, you know, schedule makes it tough. But Deathlock has lost 6 of his last 7 matches dating back to WrestleMania. So, inside out there. And in fact, Deathlock does not. And Deathlock's last win came against Jolton at WrestleMania, so it's been over a month. So again, this is a right time, right place thing for Deathlock. Because, yeah, you know what? There's probably other guys that do deserve this opportunity, but Deathlock has been in this place before. He's also had guys be given this opportunity against him when he was a champion. Deathlock is a former U.S. champion, along with several world title reigns, as he puts Big Steph in the Tree of Woe, and a backstabber from behind. Deathlock with the upper hand right now, and Deathlock slowing the pace down in a match that, when it came to speed, Big Steph was beating him in that category. So you got to find ways to do these things, and slowing it down is helping the veteran. Deathlock, a Hall of Fame superstar. Big Steph, well, there's many that think if Big Steph has a really good run this year, maybe he deserves a shot. Off the rope knee connects and hits him right on the button. And it's a slow pace. This kind of reminds me of Convicted in Death Row. It's just that slow motion style. But, you know, whether you like it or not, from a viewing perspective, the competitor aspect is they're trying to win the championship. Deathlock thrown and hit with a shoulder tackle, and he will ring escape. Second ring escape for Deathlock. Comes right back at Big Steph. Finishers in hand for both. Nobody hitting one yet. Pinfall or submission the other way to win. Oh, it was a reversal? Okay, thanks for telling us. So it's just one ring escape. I trust Deathlock's honesty. Here comes Big Steph off the rope. Here comes Deathlock off the rope. They play bumper cars, and it's going to be into the submission. Deathlock has to get to the rope. The knee bar locked in. Deathlock is not going to get to the rope. He's fingertips away. Deathlock trying to stay in this match, and he is forced to submit. Big Steph getting the win over Deathlock. That is a statement victory for the U.S. champion who keeps his title beyond the 2-month mark. Big Steph is better than ever. This guy made his debut 5 years ago. He looks better than I've ever seen him. The reign continues for Big Steph, and he's defended in a couple of multi-mans too, so it's not like his matches are all one-dimensional. This was a proven opponent. Unfortunately, Deathlock continues to slide, and Big Steph's rise is getting there. You have to wonder, maybe this guy should have been in the BFG. But either way, that's neither here nor there for now. Big Steph retaining his United States Championship. Yeah, that submission came out of nowhere. And literally, if you guys look at that stream, Deathlock was in that submission for a while. I mean, he was literally fingertips from the rope. The referee was on the far side, so maybe he didn't see the rope grab. I don't know. Maybe the officials missed a call. Okay. Anyway. There's some truth to that. All right, well, up next, we have the Intercontinental Championship. It's the last match before we get to our two main events of the night. And the IC title on the line, and history is too. Because if Assassins can retain his championship this time, he will keep the title and be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion this league has ever had, as he'll eclipse the 3-month mark upon his next defense. Here's the thing, though. Assassins has yet to defend in a triple threat match. I'm going to make that happen tonight. James Arkoffel is going to be one of the competitors. Now, the problem is, who will be the other? What? Why do you have this? No. Are you heading out, Big Steph? All right, man. Well, hey. Oh, no. All right, don't listen to him. Later, Deathlock. Why do you have to say that? No. No. We own you, dude. You're still EIF property. You're signed through 2K18. All right, so now I am just making one reach out to this guy. I want to see if I can't tell. Big Steph. Yep. So he's deep, dude. I actually think Big Steph's pretty damn good with TJP. Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter, dude. You can say he taps out people, dude. He did really well. The match itself, he did really well against Deathlock. Yeah, exactly. Oh. All right, hold on. Let me just confirm something. Assassins, are you there? All right, Assassins is here. Nice. Okay, James is obviously here. All right, guys, well, here's the thing. We're going to do a triple threat, but there's a bit of an issue. The original guy was Wicked. I guess he's not going to be here. So I'm going to try and invite a couple of other guys, and this is going to be another example. Right time, right place. And how about this? How about a guy who maybe does deserve it? He's the guy that originally beat Master B before he won the ED Open Invite Tournament. And here's a guy who knows a little bit about Assassins. Goldie Savage. So, hey, Goldie, I have a question. Do you think you do pretty well against Assassins? All right, well, Goldie, it's going to be you. Goldie, it's going to be you, James, and Assassins right now. Triple threat for the Intercontinental title. So Goldie Savage going to be given a golden opportunity. All right, well, it'll be under the normal rules. And James Arkoffel, who has went on a mega long title drought, he is trying to break that. A year without a championship. All right, and the match is up. Guys, go ahead and join. James Arkoffel. And you know what, James, in my opinion, right now is kind of in that tweener sector where he could qualify for this match. Absolutely. Goldie Savage, on the other hand, he is an interesting case of a guy who probably wouldn't necessarily get this opportunity. But again, it's about the right time and the right place. We knew this was going to be a multi-man, and we needed a guy. I know. Dude, we said we were going to do a triple threat. I'm not going to give you a one-on-one against a guy you are very confident about. We have to make it a challenge. That's the point. That's why they're called. Well, if you green bar him, then you proved to us he should stay there. Yep. Yeah. All right. Savage the match is up, so just join. Be humble. Hey, both thought of it. What? Is that Tyron on Wrestle Talk? Hold on. Can you guys stop for a second? Just play it in just a second. Okay, that's the guy I need to figure out. That's why I need you guys to be quiet, because he wasn't joining and now he left the party and we all know what happened. Well, dude, if he doesn't do an assassin, somebody... Oh, okay, we're just making sure. Well, you have to stay in the party during this. You know that, right? Okay. Are you sure you accepted the invite? Because for me, it says you're in WWE Creations. All right, here we go. Is Nexus in the party? Nexus, are you in the party? All right, keep an eye on this match. Specifically believe in that. That's why I want you to check that. One fall to a finish. Regular match, buddy. What is wrong with you? All right. Well, guys, we have had two champions. Whoops. We've had two champions successfully defend. The question is, Assassins, a historic reign on the line. The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the EIF Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challengers. First of two, standing in the center of the ring. He is Goldie Savage. One time for Goldie. And introducing the second challenger. Standing in the top left corner, hailing from Florida, James R. Cuffle. And their opponent. He is the reigning, defending, and second longest EIF Intercontinental Champion, Assassins. Perfect. Then we will use that after this. All right. So we have the Intercontinental Championship. Assassins getting ready. And ding, ding, ding. All right, here we go. And Assassins will get out. Now remember, folks, this is a one fall to a finish. No elimination, so no champion's advantage here. And Assassin's going to play a little cat and mouse on the outside. We've already seen this in a couple of matches. This match, again, remember, we're broadcasting exclusively here on twitch.tv/EIF Network. Planning to go back to Mixer, and of course having Twitch and Mixer broadcasts available, though. We're hearing that Mixer is now up, and oh my god! James attacked me. Son of a bitch. Assassins, and here's the thing, a lot of people may wonder, okay, Assassins runs around. Maybe Assassins is playing overly cautious. Here would be my suggestion. Honestly, I think when you change up your game plan, right, and everything's been working before then, I think that's the risk. You could think you're playing safer and that makes smarter plays. I think, you know, it's hard to put it into perspective and act like it isn't a big deal. But I think the top guys in EIF will tell you, you have to treat this title match like it's any other title defense. Now, Assassins, here's what makes it hard, and NBC agrees with me, and NBC is a multi-time Superstar champion. He knows that. Now, here's the big thing, though. This is one difference I will point out. Assassins has been champion for over 2.5 months now. This is the first time he's ever defended in a multi-man. So that presents a new challenge for him. He's been in triple threats. He won a triple threat, in fact, last night on Superstardom, actually being dual camming and Tyron on the opener. James, a nice little 450 on the stomach of Assassins. And how about Goldie Savage? You want to get out of Hellinosity? How about you win the IC title? Then you're out. And that's a good way to do it. Assassins won the Intercontinental Championship from Deathlock in late January of this year. Excuse me, I apologize. February. I apologize, it was February. Early February. You're not getting double teamed, dude. Look. Yeah, that's your subjective opinion. The guys in here would tell me. I'm watching. You're hitting him. Now, who should he hit, Assassins? You were the guy on the ground. He's going to go for you. That's the logical decision. And Assassins going to double him up in the corner now, trying to get a little sandwich. I'll tell you what, Assassins would prefer to be in the middle of that sandwich, kind of get the best of both worlds. He only gets one guy through this. Anyway, get it? It was a, you know. All right. Oh, and a two birds, one stone method, and now. And this is what Assassins wants to do, kind of cut corners, stay in the ring with one guy. James the most healthy, and Assassins doing some damage there. Intercontinental Champion making a big defense, and a lot of eyes are on Assassins, as they have been. Don't forget also last night in a bonus BFG match, Assassins was able to advance to the quarterfinals in what is his BFG debut, knocking off the number 5 seed Jumper Magnum. James Arkoffel was also part of the BFG, unsuccessful in his victory. And I want to remind everybody, just 3 matches remain in the opening round of the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament, and we have ED tomorrow. We're expecting at least 2 of the BFG matches tomorrow on NBC. You and Blah Blah are tomorrow on ED. So that's your warning. You have to do it, okay? All right, Blah Blah is 5 to 7. So there we go. And we'll let Blah Blah know. Of course, somebody should get Blah Blah on the party if we can. So anyway, 1 versus 16 tomorrow. That'll be fun. Oh, big DDT Assassins. Gets hit hard. Nice deep arm drag connecting. Nice maneuvering there from Assassins. James Arkoffel is on the outside. Assassins has to take advantage here. Splashing into the corner. Nobody home there, and he gets hit high. Assassins hit hard again. James still has a little bit of green. He is feeling good right now. Drop kick misses. Yeah, technically, this is all legal coaching, what you're telling him right now, because that match isn't happening right now. James! Oh, I thought it was a finisher. It is! James with a finisher on Assassins. Longest reign could be over. Could avoid the longest reign. 2-0. Assassins powers out of it. James goes for another finisher, and Assassins saw it. Oh, that was so close, and a good feel-good story. People like James in the IF. Be good for him to be the IC champion. Assassins with a forearm strike. And here's the thing, guys. Assassins really believes he can be a main event player. The thing is, this is part of developing. Just because Assassins loses the IC title doesn't mean, oh, he's a world champion contender. No, it doesn't. You lose in this match, you need to prove you can win in multi-mans. That's part of being a main eventer. Ball in, James misses. Don't forget the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament can also take place outside of Showtimes. Guys, we have had 5 of the 8 matches happen already. 5 superstars in the Elite 8 quarterfinalists. 5 superstars saying goodbye. What's up? What? Yeah, well then that's on Untamed. Untamed's got to find a date to make it work. So, did DZ say he would do it tonight? Would you do it tonight? All right. Cool. Hey, wait, get him in the party. Somebody get him to confirm that, so that way we can tweet it. We can tout about it. Arm day at the gym. 1, 2, 3, and come on, James. You got bigger arms than that. 4. There we go. Relax a little. There you go. 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. 8. Oh, 8 push-ups. Is that move banned? The suicide dive outside the ring, the Seth Rollins suicide dive, is that banned? Okay. Just asking. Assassins is in the ring with a finisher, and he's going to get out. There's some fear there. Assassins is playing different than he normally does. I see it. He's getting scared. DZ, are you confirming that after the show, you and Untamed are doing BFG? James? Or DZ, sorry. Oh, James, nice. You're doing it?
I don't care.
Okay. Just, okay, well, never mind. Yeah, just be quiet, my bad, because we have you on Twitch right now, so. Well, thank you for confirming. Anyway, all right, cool. Well, then, guys, do not ask him questions, NBC. He is on Twitch, so please stop. You were doing it on purpose, dude. You're fighting Blah Blah now. Anyway, Clothesline connects. Oh, well, he's going to hand NBC another loss tonight and then another one tomorrow. But anyway. So, guys, we can confirm with you now, and we'll tweet about it perhaps, but we can confirm that after tonight's X11, we have 2 world title matches following this match right here. Following that, we have another bonus match for you, and you know what? We'll just call it part of X11. Why not? We'll use the arena and everything. That is a finisher, Assassins! Hold on! Assassins just got his finisher stolen. 2, oh, he's able to kick out. Oh, man. Oh, James says no, let's go for it. Anyway, guys, though, coming up after that, we have BFG match 6 of 8. So add that to the X11 card. After the world title matches, it's Untamed and DZ. That is going to be exciting. One of them could be world champion. They're both scheduled to compete in the world title match. We're having all of our matches tonight going on long. It seems that way, at least. All of our matches are carrying. Our next match could take a while, too. Hey, do you think in that Fatal 4-Way that I set up, 1st to 7 finishes, you think I can just make it a 60-minute Iron Man? You think, like, by then somebody will hit 7?
I wouldn't.
DZ can talk now, yay. Yeah, I might take the risk. I mean, my hope is that if that match goes an hour, I'm fucking furious. So, anyway, Superstardom. No, pre. That's up next. Then ED comes after. Finisher! Assassins hit a finisher! And now Assassins hooks the leg of James. Assassins to be the longest reigning champion of all time. He did it! He did it! Assassins pinned James, and Assassins in his first main roster title reign. By the time he defends next, his reign will eclipse 3 months, and Assassins is going to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in EIF history. What an accomplishment for a kid at the tender age of 12. He is shattering records, and he is breaking the skill barrier of someone his age. He's well beyond his years. And Assassins, and this was not an easy win. He struggled here. These guys were aiming for him. All right, Tripa, can you just simply say it? Can you? Oh my God, you are so bad. You're just desperate, dude. Anyway. Even though he got to pick the step. All right, guys, well, Assassins will defend in another 2 weeks, and at that point, folks, he will be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. The longest reigning Superstardom Champion in EIF history, that's NBC Master. And an interesting story about him. This month marks 2 years since NBC won his very first main event title. It was the Superstardom title. It's the only main event title he has held. He has now lost back-to-back matches for the belt. NBC Master has never, since winning the world title 2 years ago, he has never lost 3 consecutive World Championship matches, and he has had 1 losing streak beyond 3 games in WWE 2K18. And as of late, NBC has struggled. Blah Blah is the guy right now, but can he remain the guy? NBC got to pick the stipulation here. Yet again, we see shades of WrestleMania. It's Blah Blah, NBC Deadly, but this time, a cog thrown into the machine. His name, Jumper Magnum, and it's a familiar foe for NBC Master. Those 4 are going to collide, and NBC getting to pick the stipulation. Guys, we're going to have it in the Battle Royale setting, but it's going to be the first to hit 7 finishers. We're going to see how this goes. Maybe I won't. I might not do the timer, because now that I think about it, for me to do it as an Iron Man like that, James and I would have to stay in the ring. So James and I will just get eliminated, and then we'll keep track of it all. All right, so let me go ahead and set this up here, and I'll also see if yep, turnbuckle terrible. Yeah, you're starting against Midnight. Hey, if you win, you get to pick who goes in. I like that. You should use that as a blog post. Hey guys, for the record, pin and submission are going to be listed as on. Just please be careful. All right, guys, the match is up. James and I will pick the first two spots. So the spot to my immediate right, just let James pick that, everybody. Yep. You've done Turnbuckle Turmoil. I feel like that was one of your first offenses. I have not tried yet. Somebody needs to invite blah blah. What? That's what all the that's what all the donations are going towards. The EIF toilet cam. Alright, I'm inviting blah blah to the party. He probably doesn't even know he has to defend tonight. Yeah, we might have to do the ED World title match first then. Yep. Oh, dude, I'm sorry that Fortnite is not more important, believe it or not. Right. Okay. This is why I don't like... Well, if... Blah, blah. Well, if he doesn't show up tonight, then we'll do you, Jumper, and Deadly tonight. He's got to get better at this stuff, though. He's really turning into somebody who's just not the guy I thought he would be. Yeah. All right, then, guys. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's give it another 3 minutes. In the meantime, let me check and see if Discord... Yeah, NBC picked. That's Lesser is that. No, he's right. He's accurate there. Wait, what? Probably for your case. Just make sure you message him. All right, listen, in the meantime, I'm testing Mixer. I restarted my Mixer, so somebody will... I should be on. If somebody wants to let me know if I'm up. I'm on? Nice. Awesome. Great. All right. All right, guys. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it another 2 minutes, and then we're gonna have to switch and do the ED match, unless DZ and Untamed want to do their BFG first. All right, everybody go to blah blah's gamer tag and spam. Well, that's the thing. Like, he was last seen 16 days ago. All right, let me... Why? I just did the at blah. Nice. All right, we're good. All right, here, let's remake the game for the connection purposes. So... Don't you mean you'd have more of a chance to win now? More. James, you're going to have to keep track of finishers with me, okay? We're remaking it. Tripod Y, dude. You can't. Hold on, give me a second. All right, the match is up. Everybody join. This is how it should look. The first person to my right should be James, and the person on the far right should be blah blah. Any other order, I don't care. What am I supposed to be looking at on the Discord? I scrolled all the way down. I see, where are you? Blah, blah, in the party. Is that what I was supposed to see? Tripod's playing it. Because I would have to get you fired. Blah, blah, the match is up. Oh, by the way, guys, at midnight, please tweet this out. Midnight, please tweet out that we are back on Mixer as well as Twitch. So, and to everybody that's been watching on Twitch, feel free to hop over to Mixer now. It's mixer.com/EIF_network. Now, I should preface that with saying you should wait a little bit because we are going to have entrances with entrance audio. Plus, you get your first take at the NXT TakeOver San Antonio stage, the host arena for EIF X11. As soon as blah blah decides to join. Now, when he decides to join, I don't know. I mean, you know there's a guy from Australia. Can you do me a favor and tell me next time, you piece of shit? But, all right, well, tell me louder, because you know how many people talk in this party, right? You got guys like Tripod playing the stupid Microsoft Sam shit, so you gotta... Thinks he's funny, but you know what? You know he won't be playing that shit when he loses tonight. You know that. Yeah, James, can you have your recording ready for tripod, please? Like, get a tripod rage cam. Alright, I'm making the game again, guys, now that Blah Blah said that he was having some problems, so... It was funny. Dog? Tripod, you know I have party overlay on, right? You know, idiot. Alright, the match is up. Jumper, just don't pick that spot. That's for James. Savage, you're more than welcome to do that. You already know my PayPal, so you can do that, and then you can be Assassin's next opponent. You're not going to be able to prevent him from being the longest reigning champion, but... Alright, so the match is up. So I already have Jumper and Deadly in here. I need James, NBC, and Blah Blah. What, James? Everybody stop. What, James? Alright. Oh, now it's loading in? Hold on. Okay, alright, cool. So here's what we're going to do, guys. It's a big match. This problems happen. Let's do one person at a time, okay? That'll be better. So everybody just accordingly just wait. And we'll see if we can detect a problem, or maybe it's just too many people trying to join at the same time. So nobody join yet. Nobody join yet. I'll tell one by one who to join. Now, I will say this. James and Jumper have had some problems before. So if James can't connect to Jumper, we don't have entrance music. Okay? Alright, so let's... Great. Okay, so let's have Jumper join first. So nobody but Jumper. Technically, we yeah, they lost, so happy. Okay, let's have Blah Blah join now. Jumper joined. Let's have Blah Blah join because we do need the champion in here. So, let's make sure that he's good to go. Nope. Doesn't happen like that. WWE 2K18. What's that? 20. It's $20. Okay, Blah Blah's in. Let's do NBC. See if NBC can join. Yeah, Blah Blah joined him now, trying to see if NBC will get him. Yeah, I would accept that. As long as Nexus will exchange it. Yes. Alright, who's the next guy? Deadly. Deadly, go ahead and hop in here. Deadly, you're next. Your time, Deadly. Your time. Yeah, Blah Blah, I would pick your guy by now. And do not pick anybody with Paint Tool, including you, Deadly. No Paint Tool. You're using default Braun. The 5 left over, I can give you just an extra free agent pick. Deadly's like, yo, my connection's so good. Wait, why can't I connect? All right, James, go ahead. Hop in. Hey, look, Greedy is watching on Mixer. Greedy is a quarterfinalist in this year's BFG. Blah, blah. Do you know what we said when... There you go. Now you picked your guy. Idiot. Fucking... All right, cool. All right, everybody, ready up. Ready. We'll be skipping the first 2 entrances. Also, guys, don't be surprised if we do have to remake it again after this. Hopefully, don't. Also, going to let our superstars know in advance. Okay, be prepared. There could be some lag. You might have to deal with it. Also, I mean, unless it's ridiculous. Also, NBC Master. Okay, NBC Master was the. It is invite only. Oh, open it. Okay. Also, another thing for you guys, just so you know, this is a 1st to 7 finisher count. Now, title shots were used by everybody among the challengers. NBC Master was the final challenger to cash in. This is not a rematch clause. This is a title shot. NBC actually had to get into the bank after his rematch clause was unsuccessful. But NBC has been a Superstardom champion on and off for 2 consecutive years, dating to May of 2016. He has never lost 3 consecutive World Championship matches. This would be his 3rd. And take a look, guys. Here is the TakeOver San Antonio Arena. Again, these first 2 entrances are being skipped, but it's the arena for EIF X11 as we prepare for our Superstardom title match. I like this place. I like the stage. The following contest is the first of our 2 doubleheader main events of the evening. This is a 1st to 7 finisher count match for the EIF Superstardom Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, making his way to the ring as Braun Strowman. He is Deadly Gamer. Deadly might be one of those guys running thin on chances. He lost at WrestleMania, he lost at Vengeance, and he has been exposed. Braun's weaknesses have proven to be vital ones. But Deadly, yet again, catches himself another opportunity. Can he capitalize? And this man, who would ever think we'd be seeing him almost a month now since he was last world champion? Introducing next, making his way to the ring, representing Brock Lesnar from Burlington, Vermont. This is NBC Master. NBC feels weird, almost naked without a championship belt. He at one point held this title over 5 consecutive months straight through. That was the longest reign in his Superstardom brand's history. Several other championship reigns adding to that as well. You didn't end that one. Next one. NBC very familiar with all 3 of the competitors in here. Gotta find a way to pull through.
You think you know me?
introducing the final challenger, making his way to the ring, representing the Rated R Superstar Edge. He's from Australia. It's Jumper Magnus. Jumper, a two-time Superstardom champion, and Deadly, in fact, the only person to not hold main event gold on this brand who was in this match. But Jumper, a two-time champion, that has come at the expense of MBC before, so he knows how to beat MBC. He's also had some classic matches against him, including one-on-one at Bonafide Fights in WWE 2K17. So the three challengers have made their way. This time, it's the champion's turn. Time to go watch Titanic. And introducing their opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the Demon King, Finn Balor. He is the current reigning EIF and defending EIF Superstardom Champion. This is Blah Blah has found the number of NBC Master and he has kept those digits in his pocket. This time he'll need just those along with two other superstars, Deadly Gamer and Jumper Magnum. It will be the second defense in Blah Blah's very young Superstardom Championship reign, and in a fatal four-way, can he come on top? Yeah, you paid $300 for those seats, dude. You're a loser. Everybody's retained. Death Row, Assassins, and big stuff right here. So I guess this trend is going to keep going, right? I believe as long as they're, Nexus should be able to send me something. I told them I needed a down payment to confirm. Isaac's paying to get out of his suspension. He's paying the fine. Greedy, are you paying? Why, dude? They need your help. All right, so like I said, guys, we had a ton of entrances there. It took a while to get the game going, so no worries here. These things happen. In my match, Deadly was the only one that lagged out, though. All right, so when we make it. I believe so. We're having a lot of firsts tonight. We had a 2 out of 3 tables match. We have this. We have a 5-man turnbuckle turmoil. if you pay somebody, you're gonna be paying me. Anyway. I wouldn't. No, I definitely would not replace somebody. No. All right. Let's see if everybody can join again. Let's just try and see if everybody can join again. And guys, at this point, it doesn't matter what spot you pick. That's not a big deal. Yeah, no. I don't think so. James, see if the match is up, James. Greedy, we already have this booked, buddy. We already have this booked. I remember that. No. No way. No way. I've been eating sour candy spray this whole time. It is fucking good, boys. I don't know about that. All right, Deadly, you lagged out again. Greedy, you want to try and see if you can connect instead of Deadly? Are you going to pay me? Deadly, listen, I am sorry. And look, if it doesn't work without you, then there's obviously enough proof that it's not just you. But right now, it is. You'll get... Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Greedy, are you gonna pay to do it? Greedy, look at your phone. Nexus wants to know something. I can see. Greedy, you can't even toss me a 5 for this because it was impromptu. Why? I can't hear you. Can you repeat? Because everybody talked. Alright. Fine. Alright, guys. Well, if Greedy can connect, he'll be taking Deadly's place as a fatal 4-way in this match, and that brings an interesting element in. Deadly is having some connection issues, so he'll be reinstated his 1 title shot. And we apologize for all the delays tonight. Obviously, these events are hard, especially when you're having large multi-mans. You know that's a risk. Yeah, restore to default, Greedy. Restore to default, Greedy. Okay. All right, guys. If this does not work, then we'll remake it as just a triple threat with Jumper, blah blah, and NBC. And again, a big apology here because this has obviously been a tough, slow show. Yeah, I know. Yep, I'll remake it. I'll remake it. I know. I've made the match like literally 8 times already. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, DZ. This is the curse of... You want to be in a main event, DZ. This is what you're going to have to deal with. What? There you go. DZ, I heard you're going to an Indians game tomorrow. The match is up, yes. Yep, agreed. All right, the match is up, everybody. Blah, blah. I can't see your overall. Can you pick again, please? Thanks. All right, Jumper, where are you? Uh-oh. Jumper, are you there? Ah. I invite him. Yep. Yeah, not often. What is he not doing? What's going on? We're gonna be here till 11 o'clock. If you guys want to watch, I hope you enjoy being here for a while. What is he doing? Yeah, what the fuck is he doing? Yeah, the ED might do a better fucking job. I don't know what's going on. I can't even message him because my messenger app has problems. My messenger app has fucking problems. Yep. No, 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 no. All right, Jumper will be given 5 minutes. If this does not work, we will do Greedy, NBC, and blah, blah. We do not have time to wait this long. We do not have time. This is a time-based show. We do not do 7-hour all-day events. Okay? So that's not how this league works. Yeah. Somebody's calling Jumper. Yeah, he's offline now. Drawbud, you were a fucking idiot. Tripod, if you lose tonight, you are not going to the Superstar title. This would be 2 consecutive world title matches you lost that you picked the stipulations for. All right? So, well, the first thing you have to try and do is beat Big Steph, and I think he might be better than you. Yeah, he thinks he's tough. Oh, me, I do. Again. Yeah. I can't. I'm a shitty drinker. I'm the I tell I tell Kayla the when I drink I tell her as and introducing the featherweight champion of the world because I can't, if I go a couple in I start feeling it really early on. Jumper better get out of this kangaroo stampede in 2.5 minutes. We've been sitting around for literally 30 minutes, not doing a match. Terrible. X events are awful, man. They are just never good. They are just never fucking good. I'm just going to stream the Phillies game. I don't want to fucking do this. I have to wait until Jumper. He's resetting his password? What? Why now? Alright, dude. Let's do him and Deadly. Let's do him and Deadly get a triple threat with the winner of this match. No, not tonight. Tonight. It'll be at a later event. It'll maybe Superstars Reborn even. Maybe. Him and Deadly have a triple threat with the... Deadly can... Yes, go ahead. What? Maybe. I might pick it myself. My fucking phone. Are you kidding? No. Anyway, probably. Anyway, okay, so that's what we're doing. So in the meantime, it's a triple threat. It's Greedy, blah, blah, and NBC. Here we go, making it. What in the fuck is wrong with my phone? I'm just having internet problems left and right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, guys, so we're remaking it. The 9th time the game is being made. And this time it's a triple threat, and it's still first to 7 finishers. NBC, Greedy, and blah, blah. What? Oh, everybody be quiet. What midnight? I swear to God, he has 60 seconds. And I don't care if he gets on while we're in the match. While we're making it. I don't have time for this shit. Get, as in, make it like as is, and then he's going to be getting on, or... No, Greedy, shh! You are not EIF owner, Greedy. I'm not asking you. Midnight, please repeat. $60 minutes isn't going to be enough? Okay, then yeah, then him and Deadly will get a triple threat. Look, they've got to understand it's shitty for every single one of us. We're all here. My girlfriend's laying in bed wondering when I get to hang out with her, and I can't because I'm playing a fucking wrestling game. So... Alright, James, I don't need you in here, right? No, it's not. We're going until midnight tonight. We're not going to be able to fucking end this. So... I would not be... I'm dead serious. I would not be surprised if it goes till midnight with 2 matches left. She's taking a nap, though, so thank God at least she's getting some enjoyment out of this. She gets to sleep. So, fucking... Alright. Oh! Okay, entrance is off. NXT TakeOver San Antonio. It's being made as a Fatal 4-Way. It'll be made as an Iron Man perform finisher to win. Yeah, finisher to win, and it'll be 60 minutes because I assume somebody's going to hit 7 finishers. Yeah, I agree with DZ. And DQ's on. DQ's on because it's going to be the style of the Battle Royale, except this time you can get out of the ring. Yep. Alright, the match. There it is. Okay. You're right. I didn't realize that. You're right. I comprehend what you're saying, Greedy. I comprehend what you're saying, and you're right, I should have done that. I just didn't think of it. But the thing is, I would have had to sit on the turnbuckle. No, you can get out of the ring. It's going to be first to hit 7. Just trying to be a little considerate here. Obviously, this is a title match, so I get that there's a level of seriousness to it, but, like, it would... There we go. All right, guys, so Greedy is subbing in. Deadly and Jumper are going to get an opportunity at the title at a later date, and for Blah Blah, well, it's tough luck right now. How the hell do you prepare for this kind of title defense when the match has changed 11 times? And my voice is apparently gone, too. The better. Okay, first person to hit 7 finishers will win the match and become Superstar Champion. Ding, ding, ding. Nope, I'm not going to ask if you're ready. All right. Good point. I was talking to these guys, DZ. I swear to God, we do not have good X events. Like, we barely... I would say of the 10 that we've had, I'd be surprised if we've had 3 or 4 good ones. X1 was decent. And, was X10 the one with the, well, X10, wasn't X9... Okay, was X9 the one with the Superstar tournament? Because that was pretty good. So anyway, Greedy getting an opportunity to compete kind of out of nowhere, but it works out. Otherwise, we would have had NBC and Blah Blah. So we do still get a multi-man for Blah Blah to defend his title in. NBC has never lost 3 World Championship matches in a row, but if he loses this one, that would be the case. It's the Tombstone, the F5, the Kimura, the 1916, the Coup de Grace. Those are really the moves. Also, Hell's Gate is an option. Again, you perform a finisher. So everybody with 2 options, Greedy and NBC with 2 finishers, and NBC is going to use a ring escape. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. On Superstardom, yes, that is correct. So, but Greedy, and talk about Greedy, who has done so many good things. We just brought up X9. Remember that? He was in the finals with NBC, Superstardom tournament, won. And maybe Greedy goes back to being a Superstardom champion. Been a long time since he has. A very long time. Well over a year since Greedy last held the Superstardom title. Greedy bagging away on blah blah. And you know what's also funny? Remember this triple threat? Jetstar as Finn Balor. The recently retired Jetstar as Finn Balor. So blah blah taking his place in that regard. So I guess sometimes things don't change. NBC on the outside. You are watching EIF X11. We still have 2 matches to come after this. And a crazy night connection-wise. The matches have been so-so. And you know what? Sometimes you don't get the best out of your X-Events. But we do have Superstars Reborn coming up later this month. Still waiting on a date for that. The All-Superstardom EIF pay-per-view. And there's a very good chance that the winner of this match will walk into Superstars Reborn to defend against both Deadly and Jumper. Triple threats and Superstars Reborn are nothing new. There have been some great ones, including NBC's very first World Championship win, late May 2016, against DZ and James Arcoffa. NBC Irish Whip brought back, knife edge chop connecting for blah blah, elbow drop to follow up. Hey guys, you thought there were enough connection problems with a 4-man on Superstardom? How do you like the idea of a 5-man on ED? That's coming up next. Clothesline connects for NBC. Laughter from the suspended Superstar. No name mentioned. Anyway, Greedy will tee off there on NBC. NBC is going to head out of the ring. Greedy going to maintain control in the ring. And Greedy now tossing NBC painfully into the barricade. Here comes blah blah. Remember, these finishers can be hit outside the ring also. Greedy gonna go to the middle rope. That was a mistake. Blah blah catches him on it. No, he does not. He gets kicked right back. Axe handle for Greedy will miss. Drop kick will miss. Stomp will connect. And these guys remaining pretty close so far in the match. You like to see that. Now I'm sure it changes as the finisher counts move on. NBC gets mid here. But here's the thing, in a triple threat scenario, Greedy, oh wait a minute, Greedy's stuck over there. Greedy's stuck over there, and this is a signature finisher in Andrew blah blah. Greedy does not want to let it hit. Greedy gets reversed, blah blah is out of reversals. So he's the only person with a finisher, but now Greedy able to just bag away. Strikes from one of the best in the game, The Undertaker. Vintage Taker with a big boot as well. Superstardom champion will roll out of there, and it's left to the old rivals, Greedy and NBC. This, to me, since the Xbox One era, might be one of, if not, it damn well could be the best Superstardom rivalry I've ever seen. Greedy and NBC Masters. They have put on some classics against one another. And Suplex City has been a place Greedy has visited several times. NBC taunting, a little bit of cockiness there, and Greedy will ring escape. His first ring escape. Or into the back. Again, like we said, you know, we got that 5-man up next. Really hoping the connection does work out. God damn it. And okay, I'm getting hit twice. I know. Thank you, Greedy. We have a 5-man for the EIF World title scheduled. A first ever Turnbuckle Turmoil for that. This should be fun. I don't know that we've ever had a triple threat first to 7 finishers, though. This is a typical one-on-one stipulation, so in the multi-man format, it is a little different. God damn it, Greedy. You're getting hit if you hit me again. This targeting's on you. Oh, wait a minute. NBC doesn't realize it. NBC picked him up. He missed. He missed. No finisher. No finisher awarded there. Greedy. Right hand. From Greedy, then the uppercut to follow. Now, the question for Blah Blah is making the intelligent decision. These finishers, DQ is on, DQ is on, DQ is on. Baseball slide, that is legal on Superstardom. It is legal on Superstardom. I really hope that you're not right. But I don't think. If not, yeah, we can always count it too, I guess. Oh, Greedy going for a finisher, and he gets mid-moved. He got mid-moved, and Blah Blah has three. Blah Blah has three finishers. Greedy uses comeback, and Greedy gets out. Oh my goodness, Blah Blah could have had a huge leap. Blah Blah could have had a huge leap. No, he realistically could have got at least 2, maybe even 3-0 on everybody. Striking away at MBC. Remember, guys, all the championships on the line tonight. 3 for 3 are the champs thus far. Blah Blah can make that a reality. Back-to-back triple threat matches. Greedy rolling in. Single leg lariat misses. Greedy with a drop kick of his own. Greedy can apply that Hell's Gate as well. No finisher in hand for him, though, so he's unfortunate in that regard. Jumper joins the party now. Doesn't matter. Yeah. That's fine, man. Just unfortunate. Unfortunate. You're not showing up anymore? Okay. Are you mad at me for not doing the match? Jumper, are you mad at me for not waiting? Okay. Okay. Finisher! 1-0 Blah Blah has the opening finisher of the match. Greedy tries to be nice and he goes, hear me out, then Greedy goes, shut the fuck up. Greedy, this is how he is. This is how Jumper is, okay? He needs a break from EIF. Greedy, he needs a break from EIF. Greedy, he needs a break. Okay, he has asked for a break. You get fucked over, dude. We don't want to be here for 45 minutes. All right? And it's 1-1 NBC hit. You're getting your title shot back if you want to be in the Superstars Reborn main event, you're allowed to, but again, if that is not your interest, you might need to take some time off. Oh. That is weird. That is weird. Yeah, that might do that to you because but that's your step pick, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that's your step pick. So on you, that's kind of like the Isaac one. No, because at WrestleMania it was pin or submission. This is finisher. You made the choice 1st to 7. Yeah, you're not able to submit him though. You're not able to submit him though. Yeah, you might be fucked here. Oh, listen, in some ways then, this has put Blah Blah on a huge advantage. This has Blah Blah in a really good position. It is 1-1 though. NBC does have a finisher to his credit. Greedy's the only one without. To be fair, Greedy was the last entrant in this kind of what's turned into a surprise triple threat. Sleeves are coming off. No, it's not it's 1st to 7, or if it goes 60, whoever has the most at the end, because I'm not doing a match beyond an hour. Stop. We're probably gonna... Please just stop. To what? Okay, so you guys are putting words in his mouth. Yeah, we got a real title match. And it's 2-1. We're not even commentating. It's just these guys are fucking talking. So it is 2-1-1. Mid-move. And Blah Blah has a huge opportunity. Greedy has got to stop him. It's going to be up to Greedy. And he misses wildly. Drop kick connects. NBC's mid-move is ticking down. Blah Blah with a chance to make it a multi-finisher lead. He doesn't have the stick. Greedy could break it up, and he does. Blah Blah was costed a finisher. Greedy loses a finisher. NBC able to avoid 2 bullets and stay within 1 of the current defending champion. NBC missing the clothesline, just wild efforts back and forth. And now the 3 stare off again. I really hope not, but this is going to be one of those shows you hate to be at. Oh, and Blah Blah nearly got the finisher. Nope. Greedy tees off back and forth. Off the rope. Here comes Greedy. Oh, a big spine buster. And Greedy reverses the F5. And Greedy gets reversed right back. Man, these guys all exchanging. Free move. Yeah, free move. Yeah, that's true. Good, we're good. Oh, Greedy was going for the tombstone. Again, doesn't work. Does not work for him. Greedy is tucked out from underneath. NBC with a strike at him. Greedy with a second ring escape. Greedy throwing Blah Blah on the side here. Now the one thing we don't know is our finisher is going to count on the outside. Oh, Greedy hitting it. Zone connects. NBC. Oh, wait. Blah Blah is perched. Nope. Not going to work for Blah. NBC. Gets him. Dude, 10:30? No, he'll still be watching this. Anyway, Blah Blah. NBC with a gut wrench. I mean, this is where, you know, again, these guys have to protect 2-1-0. Blah Blah in the driver's seat. This match could be going a long time, folks. We hope that you're all enjoying EIF X11. I do not know where I'm supposed to go from a camera angle perspective. I sincerely apologize on that. Trying my best, guys. NBC is on the apron. He has a finisher, so does Greedy. Greedy needs to get on the board here, especially if Blah Blah hits another. And Greedy is an idiot. He gets caught with a neck breaker. This might be NBC's advantage. And they play bumper cars, and NBC has him up. Mid-move for Blah Blah. And there have been several times Blah Blah has not had 2 reversals, but right now he does. 3-1, nothing. Greedy gets his finisher reversed. Oh my God, Blah Blah is just dominating. No 2 ways about it. Really impressed with this kid's effort. He's legit. He is legit. Somebody hit Greedy. No, that's not. No, Greedy stuck. Greedy stuck. Greedy stuck. There we go. Never mind. Never mind. Greedy, see, you piss me off, Greedy, when you say that shit. Well, you should start playing more, okay? We're giving you a title opportunity, dude. And we know you're probably going to get stripped because you're not going to show up for 3 weeks. All right, Blah Blah's head is in the corner of the steps. And another German suplex, a 3-1-0 count. Greedy with a drop kick to MVC. Nope. Right. Blah Blah runs directly into me, twice. Nope, not gonna move, dude. Not gonna move. They want to run around. Another finisher. Greedy can break it up, and he did. Oh, that was clutch for Greedy, and that was clutch for NBC because it helped him out too. Greedy can stay up and go outside. All right. Well, the show, it started bad on my end too. I was dumb. I just didn't think. I got here late, and that put us in just a bad start. Convicted in Death Row, didn't know what entrances were and how to do them. Mixer had problems. It was just foreshadowing for the night. You knew it was going to happen. It just sucks. X events are going to be done soon. I can't keep doing this shit. And Blah Blah tries to challenge him. Or Greedy tries to challenge him. It's a chance to go up another. Nope. Blah Blah thrown into the ring. Greedy strikes over top. Another couple of strikes here for Greedy. Greedy, NBC, Blah Blah, all 3 guys in the ring now. Clothesline for NBC connects. Greedy has no idea what he is doing. He looks like a fucking boy in the woods. Greedy. We talked about Deathlock earlier when he dropped one to Big Step, and we kind of, you look at Deathlock and he's been struggling a bit more. And, Greedy's moving to a part-time status. Oh, and he gets mid-move. Greedy moving to a part-time status. I mean, that can affect you. It did count on the outside. It did. It did count on the outside. So that answers that question. Blah Blah takes the risk. He is rewarded. And Blah Blah is just dominating this triple threat. This is not the stipulation we expected to see happen. Blah Blah has a huge lead. And now Greedy and NBC having arguments. To the apron goes Greedy. Oh, and look like this. Shades of the sins of EIF getting in the ring and goading in on Blah Blah. And NBC quickly turns on him and they both go out. Greedy, that is your final ring escape. NBC and Greedy back and forth. Blah Blah kind of gets to watch a little bit, but he does know now finishers can count on the outside. I think that gives a bit more free roam to the challengers. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic here. NBC on the apron. Greedy tries to talk politics and he gets an ass licking for it. So NBC kicked off by Blah Blah. 20 plus through this match. Blah Blah past the midway point of needing finishers to win. NBC hits with a Luthez. That's unorthodox. Yeah, we've seen this, and NBC has questioned some of the moves from Blah Blah in the past, and Blah has been clean as a whistle. Greedy Is Greedy in a mid-move state right now? And oh, look at that. MBC struck away. Greedy's just got to get whatever offense he can. Here's a side slam from Greedy. MBC will now get in. And a German delivered. Greedy nearly go German outside. You wouldn't know because you're too busy doing crats. Yeah, almost all of Blah Blah's face paint has diminished. His finisher has been reversed, and that will help NBC. And Blah Blah's out of reversals. He rolls out of the ring, though. That does not help NBC. NBC freight trains Greedy. He's got to get out of the ring quick. He has got to get to Blah Blah. Moving away. Greedy can't pick him. Oh, NBC can't pick him up. There's a finisher. Greedy is untouched. Greedy can stop it. Oh, he did! He did it the last second! Oh my goodness. That is heartbreaking for NBC Master. Absolute heartbreak. I think that's a collective just sadness. I haven't seen that. I just have never seen it come that close. That is heartbreaking for NBC Master. Greedy gets in the ring. Greedy's going for his signature. Super wedgie. You know how it works. Super wedgie powerbomb. Rubber baby buggy bumper. Whatever the fuck it is. NBC. What is it? Rubber baby buggy bumper? NBC. NBC had Blah Blah where he needed him. At least for one finisher, he had him. This is an unbreakable move. Boy, doesn't he wish his F5s had that. Yeah, that's a good point. James Narkoffel pointing that out. Kind of the just simple math that I should be able to do, but don't. Blah Blah 3 finishers away from winning. NBC 3 away from tying. So, still a long way ahead. And keep in mind, guys, we're almost, we didn't really start the match until about 59 in, so we're about 23 minutes into this match, realistically. Greedy has yet to hit a finisher. You want to talk about a guy who's going to go on a downward spiral, you'll see him in Hellocity this summer. Sorry, short knife edge shot. And there's the inappropriate comment. Totally unnecessary. Blah Blah with a couple of strikes here. Off the rope comes NBC. Ducks underneath him. NBC inside outside, and he's going to be twisted inside outside. Don't do it. Free move, free move, free move. No, he was. Yes, just because you don't like him, Jumper, doesn't mean that we have to look at it from a subjective standpoint. Okay. You have a problem with NBC. You have a problem with me because I didn't want to wait another 45 minutes, dude. I'm sorry. Just because I did 12 hours of WrestleMania doesn't mean I need to do 12 hours every goddamn night, dude. Greedy, hit a finisher. Rubber baby buggy bunker. Oh, NBC. Entertainment quality cannot be based on viewership because we at one point had 16 viewers. That was more than what we had through Vengeance, and Vengeance was better than this. Way better. NBC just hit the finisher. Are you basing that off? Who said that? That shit that was on him at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Who did he take the chops from? That was so fun. Dropkick misses. NBC. 2 away. That is legal. That is legal, and it's an unbreakable. Oh! DZ is laughing at this. There are a lot of laughable situations. Nothing, blah, blah. And by the way, guys, Greedy has sort of replaced Deadly in this match because this was a triple threat between NBC Blah and Deadly a couple times. He's also duplicated Deadly's performance, being a finisher dummy. That's true. Two finishers separate Blah Blah from retaining his championship. It would be a monumental comeback for Greedy, of course, and for NBC, certainly a equally commendable one, although I guess I would give Greedy more credit, but Greedy has went nearly a half hour in this contest and still not hitting a finisher. He sucks. And Greedy just taking a whooping in this match. Greedy has looked way less than a main event. Ball game. Greedy gets mid-moved. Greedy's going to stay in. Oh, wait a minute. Greedy could hit one. Now, Greedy and NBC both have finishers. Blah Blah's out of reversals. Oh, he cheesed you, dude. He cheesed you. Long ass chin lock. Yeah, this is getting old. I barely even call them out because I just don't want to. Yep, Phillies lost the ball game too. Phillies just lost the series to the worst team, the Miami fucking Marlins. And no, dude, you guys don't deserve it, man. This is a horrible show. I can't hear. You have to talk louder in this party, please. Will not load back up. Blah blah needs 2 finishers. He has them in possession. What's that? Well, the Phillies did what they did for the third. This is the 3rd consecutive year the Phillies have done this to me. I'm really getting tired of it, and I don't know why I care so much. And I need to teach myself to stop doing that, because this year at one point they were 14-7. They were great. Everything looked good. I thought, man, this team is finally ready. They've got the pieces in place. They've now lost 3 consecutive series. They've lost 6 of their last 8 games. And I know, but dude, they're losing a series to the Miami Marlins. Like, dude, this is problematic. These are not teams you lose to. These are teams you look at and you should sweep. The good teams will sweep them. Wow. It is a 1-finisher lead indeed. Blah, blah. Wait a minute. This might not all be secured. We know Greedy's not winning. That's it. But other than that, NBC could pull off a hell of a comeback. For NBC misses. Greedy's uppercut does not connect. Yeah. So if James can't connect, we're not going to do entrances. I don't know that we even need entrances for this main event. I don't think we need entrances for the main event, to be honest. Like, we're... Untamed, are you cool with no entrances? For your match. Nexus, are you cool? Are you cool with no entrances? Alright. Midnight entrances? I mean, dude, we're going so long, it's not even funny, dude. I didn't know that a 5-match card, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. Dude, we did 8 matches in 2 hours flat yesterday. We are in our 4th, and it has been 2 hours. I mean, I do not understand the comprehension of time. That's 6. Greedy finisher, dummy. All right, well, Greedy got mid-moved again. NBC has got to get in the ring. NBC has got to get in the ring. He's got to find a way to stop this. And Blah Blah is going to head out of there. NBC needs 3 finishers. Blah Blah needs just 1. You're just not good anymore. NBC tripped. Reverses Greedy with a nice little Brock Lesnar enziguri. Blah Blah's going to head out of there. NBC is going after Blah, who has no finishers, reversals. And NBC. Oh no! That was it. That's the game. NBC's F5 takes too damn long. He has 2 F5s, by the way. I think there is a quicker one. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Jumper. I'm not concerned about the next match. I'm concerned about getting through this night. Because this has been a miserable fucking day for me. So yes. How do you not know the match, dude? Yeah, 6-2. Blah Blah for the win. Here it goes. And NBC's not going to get up. Blah Blah retains the title. Blah Blah hit 5 of his 7 1916s on Greedy. 5 of them. Pinfall's not on. We are quitting out the match. Blah Blah retains the title. Still another championship match to go, but all the champions have been looking solid tonight. All right, so guys, well, as of right now, we still have plans to do the BFG match between DZ and Untamed Legend, but right now we have our World Championship match. We're trying to get back on track. Let's do that as best we can. We have a 5-man match coming up. Here's the other thing, too, guys. James is having technical difficulties with his WWE game, plus, on top of that, James would need to be in the game for the entrances, meaning that the game would need to be remade twice. So in that being said, folks, it's just been one of those nights, and sometimes you have to try and salvage something. I would rather have a very good competitive world title match than a not good match, but we got to do entrances. You know, let's hope for the best. Either way, Nexus Genesis is the defending champion. EBAMS is in the waiting, just like Nexus was in the last multi-man that EBAMS won. And the roles have been reversed. However, Nexus has been added a +1 to his match. It is a 5-man. And Tripod, the last person to cash in, just like Vengeance. He gets to pick the stipulation. He's in his 3rd consecutive world title match. Tripod is running out of hope, but he gets to pick, and he has chosen a Turnbuckle Turmoil with a 5-man capacity. So it's a sort of interesting Tripod. How are we doing this? The finals are a triple threat? I think, yeah, you don't get the fucking piece of shit. Yeah. All right, great. Cool. So we'll explain that rule again for those that may not understand that. Entrances will be off for this one just for the sake of praying to God that this works, and we've got a lot of praying to do, folks. Let me tell you that much. I've been doing the same for the Philly season. It's not working. So anyway, they've lost 6 of 8. Now they were 14-7. Now they're 16-13. They're gonna fucking ruin the season again. I know it's gonna happen. I know it. I just have to stop getting my dude. They did that the last 2 years. They were 11. Yep, the match is up. They were 11-9 last year. They were 24-17 the year before, and then they just. I mean, 11-9 isn't really that respectable, but like 24-17, 41 games in, you know, that was pretty decent. And then they just fucking. Oh my God! I mean, it's like they just. You know, now they've lost 4 straight games. I mean, they lose to the Miami Marlins. They are going to lose 100 games this year. The Phillies? No, they lost. Yesterday they lost 8-4. Today they lost... No, they beat the Marlins in the first series 2 of 3, but now they're losing this series. The only way they can salvage it is tomorrow, and our pitching wasn't the problem today. The one, I swear to God, dude, Philly, dude, I don't give a fuck about your team. You're not a real fan, dude. There's a difference. No, it's because you don't watch the games, dude. You don't watch the games on TV. You just now checked to see that your team was losing. Okay, yeah, dude. Yeah. Really? The Reds are better than that? The Reds were the worst last time I checked. I'm sorry, Kayla. It's terrible tonight. I guess they are. Alright, well, let's see. We don't even know that it's going to work for... Oh, wow. Well, that's a positive. Okay, let's start with this. Somebody pin me. Somebody pin me. Ready? Get ready. Somebody move. If you get hit, I'm not restarting the match. I'm going. Okay, never mind. My target's on the wrong guy. My target's on Tripod. Tripod, can you get down? Pin me. Thank you. Thank you. Alright guys, so we'll explain more of the rules as we go, but the following contest is our main event. It is a 5-man turnbuckle turmoil match for the EIF World Championship. Introducing the first competitors in the ring, and the right side from Cleveland, Ohio, DZ. And his opponent, standing across the ring from Detroit, Michigan, in the purple, he is Midnight Mayfire. Now on the turnbuckles, the remaining challengers. First in the top right, from Glastonbury, Connecticut, Untamed Legend. Bottom right, sorry, can't do geography. The bottom left, from St. Louis, Missouri, Prismatic Nebula. And in the top right, he is the reigning and defending EIF World Champion from New York, Nexus Genesis. All right, guys, so here's how it'll work. Midnight and DZ, you'll fight in a one-on-one. All the rules apply, like a 7-finisher count, all that good stuff. If you get eliminated, do not quit the match, folks. The winner of this, you have the option of either A, you can fight one of the 3 remaining guys on the turnbuckles, or B, which is what everybody does, you will make, you will select 2 of the 3 superstars from the remaining turnbuckles to get down and do their one-on-one. After that, the winner of that will join the winner of this one-on-one, and the only person, one person, will be guaranteed out. That person will join the 2 winners of the one-on-ones in a triple threat finale. The winner of this entirety becomes EIF World Champion. Good luck to you guys. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. So the first sector of this, triple threat is elimination, yes. So this match all stays in here. So remains in the one-on-one sets, and DZ and Midnight, you almost like to be the first one in a way. You get that win, you kind of rest a little bit, maybe you know, but certainly one of the things for setting the tone here, they want to be as healthy as they can to beat their opponent. DZ and Midnight might be a little bit more back and forth than some would give initial credits to, and that could make it a challenge for one of the winners down the road in this matchup. But this is the first time we're ever doing a 5-person turnbuckle turmoil. This is for the EIF World Championship. DZ is also as part of a bonus match, the BFG continues, and of course that tournament, round 1 moving on. DZ and Untamed Legend are expected to fight after this match. One-on-one though, so you hope it isn't too long, and we thank all our viewers that are listening in, not just on Mixer, but on Twitch. A lot of stuff going on right now, including this world title match. All the champions have retained so far, and Nexus does start this match in some ways with champion's advantage because he is not starting out. So he gets an opportunity to kind of watch, see a little, scout a little. All 5 EIF championships on the line tonight, they have been the matches, and so far all 4 champions retaining their titles. X events have produced a high success rate for retained championships. Midnight taking his good old time with DZ, and I mentioned that this match could be more back and forth than one would indicate, but apparently that is incorrect because DZ is struggling mightily, and for Midnight, this is terrific. Midnight had that boyhood dream come true for him as he gets struck with a forearm, but he had that dream come true at WrestleMania March 24th, just last month. Became EIF World Champion. Then, heartbreaking fashion, about 3 hours later, a little less in fact, he ended up losing that world title off the Money in the Bank cash-in. So he'd be guaranteed to hold the title for at least a day. Biting on the hand of DZ, some more unorthodox offense from Midnight, who has a finisher. One could do it. By the way, let's not forget Untamed gets a good scouting opportunity at DZ for the BFG. Tripod has not had the best of luck in turnbuckle turmoils, but he got the opportunity to pick the opening selection. I'm almost surprised that DZ did not elect to fight DZ here. Sorry, dude, it's been a long night. That Tripod didn't pick DZ here to maybe fight him. Yep, exactly. So, not going to Backlash. No. Knee to the face connects. That is a finisher, and this could be a green bar to get out of the first round. 2, and oh my, Midnight came so close. Imagine the confidence on him. That is 1-0 for this one-on-one portion of the match. DZ did not use... Oh yeah, DZ is out of resiliency. Good point. Uppercut connects. Midnight rolls DZ. Oh my. Yeah, well, and here's the problem, and this is where you kind of have that sad part. You know, people see it in sports all the time when a guy doesn't know when to give up. Not saying that's what DZ should have to do, but DZ really genuinely wants to be in the main event of EIF. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in what these guys bring that you can't, and those are things that do become factors. And DZ can... Oh man, he's not getting the breaks. DZ is not getting the breaks. Midnight has another finisher in hand. Midnight could green bar DZ to kick off this 5-man turnbuckle turmoil. DZ needs a strike. DZ needs a move. Something. There it is. No green bar, so Midnight will get some damage. I mean, it's got to mean more than nothing, right? Forearm connects, and now all of a sudden DZ might roll a little. Midnight is out of reversals. We'll see what DZ can do. DZ uses her on a ground strike. Holy hell. God awful. Oh, DZ misses. Midnight does not miss. And that will do it more than likely for DZ. Midnight's going to have the stamina to hit this finisher. It's the RKO. 2-0 DZ has been eliminated. Practically a full yellow bar in Midnight. Tripod and Untamed. So Midnight picks Tripod and Untamed, and Nexus will get the Ultimate Champion's advantage. Nexus will come fully healed. So we'll wait. We'll wait until... So DZ will watch, and it will be Untamed and Tripod. Well, guys, remember, Midnight has a lot of health left. The last time Untamed fought Tripod, he had even more left. So we'll see if that repeats itself here or not. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Tripod picked the stipulation. He needs to get to the bottom 3, and he starts out getting drop kicked on his keystone. Stomp on the leg. Tripod says that Midnight is a traitor. And Midnight, well, you know what? Maybe there was a pact. Maybe there was a pact before the match. I don't know. But if there was, you know what? Midnight's doing everything he can to win the world title. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't disrespect him for that. Untamed is happy as a fucking cow and shit. He is just living it up right now. A pig and shit, same thing, you know. They possibly. Untamed. This triple threat might be a pretty natural. Oh, DZ, you would have went for the same two guys in the one-on-one? Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're not getting it, dude. If anything, that was just you being you, dude. You manipulator. All right. Oh. Well, Tripod has avoided the one touch in this match. Tripod said he already lost, but he can come back. He just has to. This is what happens with Tripod. He has a bad start. He buckles under it. Oh, Tripod's controller died. Elbow to the face. Elbow to the face right in front of Nexus. Accidental contact will not count against. The EIF World Champion is in an excellent position to retain his championship, much like the other 4 title holders tonight. Pretty crazy stuff. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow is EIF ED, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. That wraps up this chaotic. But yeah, you can do it again. If it gets looked at, yeah, if you win the match and, you know, it could get overturned if you did it enough. If you use it enough and you win the match, then we could overturn the decision. But if you do it, say you do it one more time and you go on to win the whole match, I'm not going to turn it back. Yeah, agreed. For Midnight, Mayfire, and Nexus, you're hoping that Tripod is going to damage the hell out of... that he is going to damage the hell out of Untamed here. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but Tripod, I'm just gonna, this is just my subjective opinion. I would never do that move again. I think it's pretty obvious. I know, I will not count it against you if you win the match. I will not, but I'm just saying it's definitely gonna get banned. I can tell, we can tell, I don't even think we need... All right, well, the owner didn't get to take... At the end of the day, I do have the ultimate say. Yeah, I have the ultimate say, so... Yeah, Untamed, that's a free move. That's 4. You did the same move 4 times. You did, dude, you did the same strike 4 times. It's a free move. Sorry, they look alike. Tripod stomps in the abdomen of Untamed Legend. Untamed is definitely getting hurt more. Tripod has a chance. He's climbing back into this. Tripod and Untamed both part of the BFG and could be going to the quarterfinals. Tripod is. For the 3rd time in the last 4 years. And it's all Tripod right now. This is what Nexus and Midnight want to see, though. Both guys are getting hurt. You don't know that you'd pin them off one. All trips right now. Tripod, who was very unconfident based on the first about 80 to 100 seconds of this match. I feel like kind of agreeing with you there, DZ, but Midnight's pretty good, though. Although Midnight did lose the Nexus in one-on-one action, it could come down to that. It is going to be a triple threat. The winner of this will meet the 2 superstars on the turnbuckle, so we know it's Midnight, Nexus, and the winner of Tripod and Untamed. And a right hand from Untamed. It depends on the psyche, too, of the guys on the turnbuckles. Do you want to keep the winner of this last because he's already most damaged? You know, that's a thought process. 3 stomps from Untamed, and the offense belongs to him. That's brought to you by Twitch on twitch.tv. Yeah, that is true, DZ. Untamed over top tripod with a backbreaker. We've seen Turnbuckle Turmoil several times. It debuted at Project Testing Ground in 2012. That was the very first time, July of 2012. And a cocked punch from Tripod. Stole the finisher. Could move on to the finals. 2-0. Untamed powers out. Oh, that would have been an upset. Tripod with a clean stall time. Sort of like a horde mode here, though. You got to get past a couple of waves to get to this championship. Nexus, not so much. He's having a fun time. All he has to do is make sure he stays awake. Poor bastard's got to wake up at like, what, 1 a.m. or some shit to do work? It's going to be a terrible day for you. 3:30. Well, hey, if you win the title, maybe it's not all bad. Well, Tripod and Untamed are having a much more balanced match. Remember, folks, this was Tripod's decision. Tripod could have started first. Maybe Tripod would have fared better had he fought DZ much like Midnight, and Untamed fights Midnight. You know what? This is Tripod. You're picking your poison here. Your stipulation, and this is the second consecutive time Tripod got to pick the stip for a multi-man world title match. Ultimately, when you cannot capitalize on those things, that is a reason, you know, that beckons the question, are you in the right spot in the EIF? Are you in the right spot in this league being in the world title scene? Tripod goes for a signature with no reversals. Meet the Senator of Senton City. And now with no reversals for both men, Trifecta connects. Oh, that counts. 1. Oh, and Untamed gets the shoulder up. Untamed's hanging in. 2-0 Tripod. Is Tripod going to show that same kind of resiliency if he gets hit with the finisher then? Gotta wonder. Oh, wait a minute. Untamed got him. Oh, my. Bad move. Really? Hooks the leg. I think it was the situation in which you reversed. 2, and Tripod has been eliminated. We will do triple threat. Midnight with a pose. Untamed, Nexus, and Midnight make it to the final 3, and for Nexus, he gets to make his debut in this match. Untamed making it this far. Tripod's anger, and now Tripod now not using the Microsoft Sam keyboard, as predicted. Anyway. All right, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. And so the 3-way finale begins. Nexus, Genesis, the Freshman. And Untamed is hurt like all hell. Nexus has to get hit a couple times here, right? Knee to the face connects. Yeah, look at the damage here, guys. Midnight still has something. Untamed is hurt bad. Untamed at 1 knee. Nexus picks him up, so the Turnbuckle Turmoil meeting its final mark. It is an elimination triple threat from here on. The winner to walk away with the EIF World Championship. DZ and Tripod in the shortcomings of this match. 2 people will join them. Nexus, the Freshman, looks at Nexus just feeling it right now. World Champion's got to be happy with the fact that nobody picked him, and quite frankly could be the threat the Nexus possesses. He's a very talented one-on-one competitor, perhaps one of the better ones in EIF. He's moved on to round 2 of the BFG. Midnight Mayfire was eliminated in the opening round, and Untamed may be moving on. Don't forget, guys, after this match, it's Untamed and DZ in the BFG. Match 6 of 8, and that will end the extremely long night that we have had, guys. But you know what? Give credit. This World Championship match has definitely picked things up. So far, this has been good. Midnight! Is that a finisher? Or a signature? Okay, well, that's certainly a way to put some damage. And now, Roseline connecting for Untamed onto Midnight. Stomp connects. Nexus makes movement on the other side. A dropkick from Midnight to Untamed. Nexus will swerve away there. Midnight is in red now. Nexus still with some green, and they're going to try and chop that down. And Nexus could potentially green bar to win the match, couldn't he? Knee to the face finisher in hand for Nexus. Who does he go for? Got to be careful. Nexus could theoretically hit this finisher right now on Midnight. Midnight is out of reversals. Oh, clothesline connects for Midnight. Here comes Untamed. He reverses. Midnight is out of reversals, but he keeps the offense. And now Nexus will stalk Midnight. No reversals for Midnight. Oh, he avoids the finisher. Man, Midnight was split second away. Could have been the end of the match. Greedy, don't make jokes. You didn't even have a finisher in the match. Anyway. And no green bar for Nexus, so the damage, I mean, you know, I give credit to Midnight and Untamed. You know, there's some damage being dealt to Nexus right now, and that's certainly a positive for them. I don't mind it. I like the match. Oh, Untamed gets caught with Sling Blade. Game mechanics have not been kind to one Untamed legend. Untamed looking to be a 4-time EIF World Champion with this win. Nexus is a 3-time Midnight looking for number 2. After winning his first EIF World title in March at WrestleMania after waiting nearly 3 years. April marked 3 years since Midnight's debut. Untamed is going on 5 years. Nexus is a 2-year veteran. And in 2 years to call someone a veteran is pretty bold to say, but Nexus defines it by his actions. He's a talented individual. I already mentioned that several times, and he's going to have a second stored finisher now. This is where Nexus might decide to go for the pickings, sort of figure out what he wants to do. So maybe hit one on the other. Maybe one on each superstar, eliminate them both just like that. Powerbomb connects, still a full yellow bar for Nexus, and you know, there was some damage being done, but this is where the health comes into factor because now Nexus is just simply running the table. Midnight and Untamed are getting tossed around left and right. Look at Midnight, he looks like a rag doll. Untamed rolls out, big boot connects. The finisher for NBC Master, dropkick for Nexus, again the game. And a finisher to Midnight Mayfire. Midnight could be eliminated. Untamed might be able to get up and at least get some offense too. Midnight kicks out at 2. And for Nexus Genesis, that makes things a little bit more difficult. 2 reversals for Nexus, signature and finisher, tilt-a-whirl slam connecting. No, he did not. The EIF World Champion in the driver's seat now. Look at this. Nexus is like, oh, it's all right. He kicked out. It's okay. And when you're in the triple threat scenario, you don't have to worry about the finisher counts. You can kick out as much as you want. Nexus did go for a finisher there, and that is a big reversal. Midnight does not elect to capitalize. I don't understand Midnight's logic there. He walks away from Nexus. Well, remember, guys, Midnight has been in EIF for 3 years, but he does have some inexperiences when it comes to the main event. Untamed in some warpy way, able to get a move down, and now Untamed is the one running shots for now. Clothesline connects. Nexus getting back to his feet. Clothesline Palooza. Yep. Nexus getting up quick still, much quicker than Midnight. Look at Untamed. Every single move, some more damage done to Nexus. Ebams is lurking in the shadows. I can tell you he is watching this match. He wants to know who he would get a one-on-one with. If it's him and Untamed, we have seen that many, many times before. Untamed, calm down the clothesline. We did it 5 times in the last 2 minutes. You wouldn't have wanted a one-on-one. Well, can't control all of that. Here's Untamed, and notice Untamed and Midnight trying to stay away from finishers. Untamed and Midnight trying to avoid finishers on each other because they know Nexus is the big threat. Nexus with a one-footed dropkick. He has a full red bar, so some damage is being done. It's a slow shield that's been broken down for the defending world champion. Nexus Genesis in the blue attire, Midnight in the purple, Untamed in the glowing red. Those are your 3 competitors in the finals of this 5-man turnbuckle turmoil. First ever 5-man turnbuckle turmoil. A rendition of the stipulation that debuted almost 6 years ago. Untamed is on all 4s right now. He is at 1 knee. Nexus with him. Untamed will get to his feet first, and Nexus, yeah, more damage to Nexus. But Midnight lurking with 2 finishers. Untamed with 3, Nexus with 1. Nexus brought to his feet. Maybe Untamed thinks about hitting the world champion with a finisher. How crazy would it be if Nexus got eliminated here? Oh, Nexus threatens getting near Midnight. Everybody's running around. Somebody's going to get hit. Pele and the world champion gets hit there. Midnight rules away. Nice. 450. Untamed. Untamed. Nexus, did you lag out? Nexus, dude, you gotta quit lagging out of matches, man. Nexus, you lagged out, yep. Well, what do you want to... No, I can't, dude, I can't, man. I can't. I owe too many people title shots. Can we redo it as a triple threat with just the other guys are eliminated? Yeah, just fuck the BFG match tonight. Do it at another time. Let's just do the triple threat remake of this. We'll do the triple threat remake of this, and that's tonight. Man, this has been awful. I'll do X12. That'll be the last X event I ever do. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'm done doing these. They're bad luck. There's something wrong with X events. They're like a hanging 13 over a ladder you walk under. They are always like this. Yeah, I know, man, but it doesn't matter. The end result is that. It still is the bad luck. You know... I'm making it. Alright, so guys, we're doing a continuation of that match, and the fortunate thing for Midnight and Untamed, they get their stuff back. We'll make it as an elimination with no ring exiting. And DZ and Trifight are already factored into the loss. Alright, so let's see here. How do we do this? So... yes, that's... ring out, no exiting, elimination on, DQ on, rope break off, because there's usually no rope break. Alright guys, the match is up. Untamed Midnight Nexus. We'll see if this works. I don't want to talk about anything after this show. I never get that way. I never get that way with my Xbox. Like, I never think about picking my Xbox up. With my controller, I've done it, and my headset. Like, sometimes I just like to pretend I'm a starting pitcher in baseball, and I can just throw a 90-mile-an-hour heater with my headset at the fucking wall. I remember the one time when... we talked about the one WWE game was so bad that what we were going to do, back on the 360 when you had discs, Somebody's going to pin me, but back on the 360 when you basically had to have discs to have the game, we talked about like the Xbox case. Watch out. We talked about the Xbox case and like where the little disc is. Okay. Nexus just wants to try and Nexus' goal was to try and wait a little longer to hold this connection with Split so he wouldn't take another L. But anyway, you know, we talked about like taking the disc tray of the Xbox like case and taking a shit in it and then smashing the box closed so that the shit would be in a perfect like disc format. And then past GameStop you can get store credit. Alright. Ding ding ding. God, and on that disgusting note, we're back with our main event. And guys, because the night has just taken so long, like literally just did not expect this at all. The BFG match that we previously advertised will be happening at a later time, perhaps tomorrow. If not, that's okay. Another day is fine. Yeah, DZ's going to be at the Cleveland Indians baseball game. Good for him, dude. He actually gets to go see a team that has expectations. Fucking went to the World... I don't know, but they went to the World Series 2 years ago, and they went to the playoffs last year, so I fucking wish I was their fans. You know, it's funny because I was, Actually, no, I shouldn't be talking about that. I'll be commentating. The Cubs are decent. Baseball right now. Speaking of hockey, what happened? What were the finals? Did Pitt win? Let's check the scores. What? Capitals won. Capitals have a 2-1 series lead. The Predators were up 3-0 over the Jets. They're now down 5-4. Holy shit. Ovechkin scored to take the lead for the Capitals with 1:07 to go in the game. Caps are up 2-1 the series over Pitt. Man, dude. Can't believe it. Well, anyway, back to the match. So, guys, it is an elimination contest with no ring exiting. Virtually the same, although Nexus, in the case of his connection issues, he lost his advantage that he initially had. So, well, how about Untamed at Midnight? They got their health back. Good for them. This is a really fair chance for everybody involved. Warpy as fuck Spinebuster for Nexus. Yeah, but nobody cares. I bet you in 20 years or so that'll change. Michael Jordan, like the Chicago Bulls. Oh, did he or was it somebody else? There was somebody that was a professional basketball and baseball player. Bo Jackson, that's right. He is such a dork. Nice forearm from Midnight to Untamed. Still no eliminations in this portion of the match. DZ and Tripod have been eliminated. And it's all for the EIF World title, the only belt that has not, or, all 4 championships have been successfully defended tonight. So we'll wait and see what happens here. Finishers in hand for everybody. Who is Alexa? Finishers in hand for everybody. 2 for Midnight, 2 for Untamed. Nexus, the champion, not in a good position right now. Nexus gets up on one side, Untamed on the other. Midnight gets the offense. Midnight and Untamed, though, seriously, I think great chances for these guys who are back in it, but it's got to get down to elimination. And I'm not trying to coach when I say this, but if I'm these guys, Untamed hits a finisher on Nexus, stole his finisher. This could be it. We could guarantee ourselves a new world champion too. Nexus gets pinned, and a guaranteed new world champion. Untamed reverses the finisher. So Nexus Genesis is the only superstar to not retain his title tonight. What a fucking loser. Anyway, didn't mean that. But tough luck for him, seriously. So now, it's either Untamed Legend gets his first world title reign in 2018. It would be the first time he would be EIF World Champion in 6 months. Or Midnight gets his second reign, and this time he would have some time. Although for Midnight, he would have to fight Edams again. However, he has the pin on Untamed. That is 2, and Untamed gets the shoulder up. We have a guaranteed new world champion. DZ eliminated first, followed by Tripod, and then the world champion, Nexus Genesis. They wanted to get the champion out of here, and we talked about the champion's advantage. Then the disconnect happened. Nexus lost the champion's advantage, and he lost the championship. Or into the face from Midnight to Untamed Legend. If you do a few, it's better. Take a few. 2, new champ. Oh, Untamed gets out. And Untamed's hand getting bit off now. Midnight is thriving right now. Untamed is struggling mightily. Untamed can't get anything. Midnight is in the zone, and Midnight started this 5-man turnbuckle turmoil match. That's a free move. And maybe now it changes. Maybe now it changes. Bump into him, you fuck. There you go. I know what you're trying to do there, you fucking cheeseball. Oh, no. Untamed can't catch a break. Big boot connects, though, and maybe he can. Untamed is going to milk some time away. Oh, the drop kick hit him in the back of the head. Untamed brought up by Midnight. Plate of chops deflected. Oh no, Untamed. This is not good for him. Midnight clean stall. That's a signature. It's a short one. Midnight drops down to a knee. Untamed is just hoping that Midnight does not get up. Midnight's waking Untamed up. Untamed might get that reversal back. No, he doesn't. RKO, it's the third straight finisher. Midnight to be a two-time world champion. Untamed powers out of it just like that. Just the count of one. Oh, man, Midnight is flirting with disaster right now. Something's bound to break. Untamed has some time to work with, too. Midnight at just 25% momentum. It's a long climb to another finisher. 3 of them already hit on Untamed. Midnight has looked terrific since the match got restarted. Sorry, guys. Screen inactive. Clothesline reverse for Untamed Legend. Midnight went for the reversal. Oh, and he got the offense. Signature and hand for Midnight. Now Untamed must protect and play cautious. One more finisher is probably it for Untamed. Untamed's gotta be smart with his reversals, though. Can he wait a little bit? Oh, man. You can't get it. You can't get it. Okay, Untamed's going to get a second reversal back, though. That might make him feel a little bit more comfortable. Texas Genesis is going to get shit sleep tonight, and he lost the title. Poor bastard. Kick to the back, Untamed doesn't get phased by it. Nice clothesline, a quick one at that. Midnight gets caught again. Midnight fell for it, gets caught again. 3 times, I know, but it counts. It's okay, he only did it 3 times. And now Untamed with a cock punch, looking to become a 4-time EIF World Champion. 1, 2. Midnight powers out of it. This is a good back and forth one-on-one. I think the best section of action we've seen all night at X11. All 7 hours of it. Fuck, feels like it. Yeah, you think so? Holy shit. Almost feels like it. Yeah. There was just a lot of bad things that happened tonight. That's not always rare, believe it or not. Untamed has taken over in this match, and Midnight Mayfire needs to find a resolve. It's a 3-1 finisher count in favor of Midnight. Russian leg sweep connects. Midnight. Untamed, calm down the clothesline. Yeah, I'm going to tell you calm down now. So next time you can't. No. What time is it? Give him 4 minutes. Finisher! Oh, Midnight kicks out again. What are you saying, NBC? Alright, well, we'll review it and just let it stand right now. Midnight already kicked out. Just clothesline misses. Midnight hung up on the top rope. Midnight is out of reversals again. My God. What a comeback for Untamed Legend. Vintage Untamed with the Tiger Bomb. And now Untamed must get his stamina back, though, and Midnight must get his reversal back. The stamina is there. That's the cock punch. And there it is. No rope break in this match. Untamed 2. Midnight kicks out again. And the match continues. 3 3 finisher count in the final 2. These guys are putting on a classic. Why the fuck can't you guys all learn from them? Why do these events always have to be bad? I don't get it. Three stomps from Midnight. And he has a finisher in hand. Midnight has been hit with 3 consecutive finishers after he hit the first trio. Untamed. It's back to his feet. Misses. Finisher on Untamed. Midnight with a chance to become a world champion again. 2. He did it. Midnight Mayfire is a 2-time world champion. And that went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Crazy final 2. And you know what, guys? This night, there's a lot of sour grapes to be said, but at least it was a very solid and satisfactory ending. These two putting on a clinic in the final 2, leading up to Midnight becoming a 2-time EIF World Champion. However, in the shadows lies EBAMS. And next week, we do not have the date yet, but next week on ED, it will be Midnight and EBAMS for the EIF World Championship. And so, that is going to be interesting. Fortunately for Midnight, though, again, we're confirming it will be next week. So, he will not be defending tomorrow. He is already booked to fight EBAMS. The only way he'll defend tomorrow is if a certain someone cashes in. But that certain someone is suspended until we have some payment. So, Midnight will not have to worry about that for now. He is going to have to worry about a guy who he will have to exercise the demons of. EBAMS has had his number in so many different ways. And I don't know if he's ever even lost to Midnight. It's been that one-sided of a rivalry on and off. But for Midnight, it's really the first true night that he has a chance to kind of soak in the glory as to being the EIF World Champion. So a big congratulations to him. Guys, today is May 1st. It's almost May 2nd at the time right now. And not the start we wanted to May, and of course, not the best event. Much to be desired, but we certainly thank all of you who toughed through it. A big thanks to James Arkoffel and the main eventers for putting through with the several remakes, especially on Superstardom. I know, again, some of those guys not very happy. You fans not very happy. It happens. It's unfortunate. Didn't want it to be the way it was, but certainly hope we can make up for it on our next big event, which comes up later this month. It's EIF's 8th annual Superstars Reborn. The All Superstardom pay-per-view makes its return this month, and comes with it does the Superstardom draft. We also have ED coming your way tomorrow, 5 to 7. Couple of BFG matches, at least one. It's going to be NBC and blah, blah. That is going to be very exciting, and we can't wait to keep this tournament rolling. No Untamed and DZ are not having their match tonight. We're going a little too late, so that is going to do it tonight. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch and Mixer. Tonight may not have been our best night, but we have so much great content usually posted on a weekly basis. You can be a part of that. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitter. Use @EIF Network, and you'll get access to breaking news updates and more, which include our show schedule so you know when to watch us. Don't forget to subscribe to EIF Archive on YouTube. We've got a video library to showcase all the great stuff we've had in the past at EIF ARCHIVE. And for any other inquiries, roll over to the home of Extreme International Fighting, leaguelineup.com/EIF lives. That does it for EIF X11. Crazy night. 4 champions retain, 1 does not. And the top prize in EIF, most prestigious opportunity, is to be an EIF World Champion. Midnight has tasted that once more. A 2-time World Champion for Midnight. Thanks to everybody for being here. A big thanks to James again. And from all of us at Extreme International Fighting, I'm EIF owner Carney. We'll see you next time tomorrow for ED, 5 p.m. Eastern on Mixer and Twitch, the home of the EIF Network. Good night, everyone.